Hi, everybody. Here's Honey Pie again. Oh, yes, this is for you. And welcome to episode 7 of In the Moment with myself and Glenn Zaleski. Thanks for all the kind comments and requests. We've had lots of requests. Keep them coming in. We will do our best to play them. We love it when you send us actual music, too. And we really love it when you send us some donations because we're not working. Haven't really since March and won't for the rest of the year. So if you can imagine what that's like for somebody who's done nothing but play music his whole life, then you're me. And we accept anything. We've gotten donations from $5 to hundreds of dollars, and we'll take any and all of those, and we're very grateful. So you can see the information to donate posted all through all this broadcast. And that's about it for the housekeeping. And again, thanks so much. And let us know how you feel about the show. Now, let me tell you what we're going to play today. The first song we're going to do is called Quicksilver. Quicksilver. And it's written again by Horace Silver. We did a tune of his last week, I believe. The great pianist, composer, and band leader. And this is a song that's known in music circles as a contrafact. A contrafact, as opposed to what you think it is. I know you think it's anything that Donald Trump says. That's possibly true, but in musical terms, a contrafact is when you take the chord changes of a song, a popular song, and write a different melody over that song. Because, believe it or not, song titles and chord progressions are not copyrightable. I could write a song called Stardust and call it my own. Why I would do that, I don't know. But so anyway, so a lot of musicians over the years have written so many alternate melodies over songs. You've heard hundreds and hundreds of songs based on I Got Rhythm, for example, Honeysuckle Rose. But this is unusual. It's based on Lover Come Back to Me, the Oscar Hammerstein and Sigmund Romberg tune. So Horace Silver found an interesting set of chord changes and wrote a great melody over it. As I mentioned last time, his instrumentals, like Charlie Parker's instrumentals, are so catchy. They're really memorable songs that really stick in your ears. Okay, that's Quicksilver. The second tune is another Vernon Duke song. I've been having a good time exploring all of his music. And it's a song called Speaking of Love by Vernon Duke and Yip Harburg. It's from a review called Walk a Little Faster. It was a Billy Rose review that did not last long. It ran for 5 months, lost a lot of money. Kind of the story of a lot of Vernon Duke's career. But one big thing, April in Paris came out of that show, the song April in Paris. And also, one of my favorite writers, S.J. Perelman, the quintessential humorist who wrote a lot for The New Yorker and other publications. If you can go find some of his books, get them, because he's still hilarious and a brilliant craftsman, great writer. S.J. Perelman wrote all the routines for that show. Number 3 is another song from the fabulous canon of tunes that were written for Walt Disney animated features. And this is from Cinderella, 1947. And it's called A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. And there's an interesting story behind this. Walt Disney was visiting New York City, checking everything out, and he kept hearing a song called Chibaba Chibaba, which was written by the easy for me to say, the Tin Pan Alley team of Mac David, Jerry Livingston, and Al Hoffman, recorded by Perry Como, and covered a lot in nightclubs at that time. So that song was an earworm apparently for Walt Disney, Chibaba Chibaba, and he found that team, hunted them down, and auditioned them. And according to Jerry Livingston, This is a quote from him. He said, "We played a medley of our songs for Walt, but you could see he was more interested in Chi Baba Chi Baba. However, 3 months, who wouldn't be? 3 months later, they found themselves working for him, writing for the first time not to a script, but to storyboards that changed almost daily, as was par for the course for animated features. They mostly had these storyboards, and then they'd figure something out, and then it'd go in a different direction. So it was a difficult task to write songs for that. But their first song they wrote was "A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes." They played it for him. His reply was, "That'll work." They then made a demo record and hired Eileen Woods, the vocalist in Los Angeles, to sing on the demo record. Walt heard the demo record and hired her to be the voice of Cinderella in the movie. So it was a good payday for everybody on that. And it's a beautiful song, so I hope you like it. "A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes." It's almost a sequel, in a way, to "Someday My Prince Will Come," written by a different team, but it's got that same kind of feel to it. Number 4, a gorgeous, haunting melody by Thelonious Monk called "Monk's Mood," written in 1945. The musician Gil Fuller had a publishing company called Consolidated Music, which he co-owned with Dizzy Gillespie. And he was looking for songs, and he asked Thelonious Monk to give him anything he would write, and so he could publish it and also take a piece of the action. And Monk had a lot of songs at that time that he was working on. And the song "Monk's Mood" originally was titled "Why Don't You Try Now?" and then "Why Do You Evade the Facts?" We're getting back into Donald Trump land. "Be Merrier, Sarah." That was a title for it. "Sarah Made the Error." "Be Fairer, Sarah." Don't know who Sarah is, possibly Sarah Vaughan. And then he finally settled on "Monk's Mood" as the title, which is how we know it and love it. It's a great song. Then we have one of my favorite tunes, "Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea," written by Ted Koehler and Harold Arlen for one of the Cotton Club Reviews. They wrote a lot of music for that. Recorded by so many people. Two of my favorite recordings would be Benny Goodman with the big band, and I've recorded that same arrangement on a Live in Japan record with a big band. And George Harrison, believe it or not, on his last album called Brainwashed, they put out his version of that song. He was very fond of standards and recorded quite a few, and he's got a charming version of that song on there. So, and that Harold Arlen and Ted Koehler were an interesting songwriting team, not what you would think would be compatible. Arlen was a very intense composer, and he'd write little snatches of music, little bits and pieces, and then he'd painstakingly weave them together into a song, hours and hours and days. And all this time, Ted Koehler would lie on the couch listening. And on more than one occasion, Harold Arlen, got completely outraged and accused Koehler of sleeping on the job, which he might have been doing, who knows. But it's a great song, "Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea." And finally, we end our set with a little bit of a wistful song. And this, incidentally, a frequent listener, Sandy McClellan, wrote in asking if we would perform this song, and we already had. It was already in the can for this week's episode, so that was a great coincidence, and it's a great request. It's "Smoke Gets in Your Eyes" by Otto Harbach and Jerome Kern from the 1933 production Roberta. And this is an interesting story. The melody was found by Otto Harbach, amazingly, in Jerome Kern's trunk of unused songs. Imagine what else was there. A pair of socks, who knows. But it was originally written but not used as an up-tempo tap dance number for Showboat, believe it or not. Not unlike Hoagie Carmel. Hoagie Carmel. It's time to get Everything Examined. Hoagie Carmichael's Stardust, which was originally an up-tempo number, kind of in the style of Bix, and then slowed down to a ballad. Same thing here. Jerome Kern wrote the melody of Smoke Gets in Your Eyes as a tap dance number. Otto Harbach asked him if he would be willing to slow it down and revise it, and together they reworked the song into what was and is an undisputed masterpiece. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. A great, great, great melody, and a bit of a difficult song to sing. Well, anything is a difficult song to sing for me, but I mean by professional singers. And that takes us to the end of this week's song selections. And again, thanks so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. And if you want to revisit old episodes, they're all up there on my Facebook page, along with all kinds of other weird things. And you can also go on YouTube. We have a site, In the Moment. And again, thank you for all of your donations and your kind words. We love it when you write in, and we love it when you write in while we're premiering the show, too. So take care, everybody. And on behalf of Glenn Zaleski and myself, and Honey Pie, who's just over here, she's a little shy today, we thank you, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you down the road. Thanks.
Hey. I was channeling something with that. It was nice. I even think that would have been okay. It would have been a little oriental if you weren't like.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would have been a little John Lennon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yoko Ono.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm in it. Here we go.
Right on. Two.